it's Control Warrior Day. Usually, I do more kind of off-meta stuff, but I just find this a fun deck to play. So, with it being fun, we're going to give it a go. It's pretty standard, like the list. You'll see a card here, a card there that's different in every Control Warrior list. Like, you know, Iron Beak Gal is kind of optional. We're doing 1 Whirlwind instead of 2. Sometimes you have like Black Knight, not the Korkron Elite. Just little variations. Harrison Smith or Harrison Jones. I'm thinking football here. Harrison Jones is sometimes in the list, like little things like that. But none of those things are gonna really change the deck up all that much. So same kind of idea that you're probably seeing from most other people playing Warrior. What the hell is this? A Paladin. Okay. Weird. I'm unfamiliar with this stuff. Maybe we for sure want the Armorsmith just because it's a decent 2-drop. In the case that it's a more aggro Paladin, Whirlwind's going to be great. And I mean, it's great against his tokens anyway. So is the Armorsmith, so we'll see. I don't know how we stack up against Control Paladin, but maybe we'll find out here. So if you're new to the deck and kind of wondering what it entails, what are win conditions, good matchups, all that kind of stuff, this thing is crazy. Okay, generally what you're trying to do, it's Control Warrior, you're trying to gain control, board control, but in a different way than a lot of the like mid-range stuff, Zoo and mid-range Shaman, right? You're trying to gain board control by getting lots of stuff on the board, making favorable trades. There's a bit of that here, right? Like Armorsmith is good for doing that. But a lot of times what you're actually doing, you're equipping weapons, so like the Fiery War Axe, you're using spells like Whirlwind, Execute, Shield Slam, all that kind of stuff, just to wipe their stuff from the board. And if you can make it to the late game, you're dropping stuff like Cairn, you're dropping Ragnaros, all that good stuff. Interesting, a secret. Let's see if this procs. I'm wondering here if we use Whirlwind. I think we do. I'm gonna guess it's the what's the thing, the sacrifice dude that we hit here? Noble Sacrifice, that's it. So this way we still keep our Armorsmith alive, we proc the trap, we get all this armor. Exactly the kind of thing we want to do. This is what it stacks up really well against. Yeah, stuff that's going to flood the board more is going to be like, you're going to win with Brawl. That's going to be your win condition. But this, where it's just kind of face stuff, it's like, yeah, maintain your health, just wipe out stuff as fast as possible, and you should be good. Hero power, super important. You want to use it lots. Like Pain is great because you're going to be getting card draw on that. But this kind of stuff and like Taskmaster here, oh, Taskmaster is so good though. We're for sure doing that. I mean, honestly, I don't think it matters what we do here. Could have done that or that. But yeah, lots of turns against Face Hunter, against these kind of aggro decks. You're going to want, yeah, a 3 cost and hero power, a 2 cost hero power. And that's just going to keep you in the game. They're going to run out of cards. And that's kind of how you end up winning it. So here, yeah, I mean, we've got a bit of that. This is so crazy, like for him to do 39 damage is just, it's like impossible. One thing to be conscious of, I'm trying to think of our lose conditions, right? Equality, always nasty, but I'm thinking more of, is it Divine Favor? Yeah, Divine Favor, there it is. So if we would have drawn a lot of cards, that could potentially be an issue. Like here, I really don't care that I'm taking 8 damage. But like I might not want to trade with the Acolyte here, for example. In fact, I don't think that I do. I still get a little bit of armor here. Get the board presence. Yeah, I just don't want to give him a chance to draw into like 6 cards and start smorking me. Here we're probably forced to hit with the Acolyte though. Which is kinda too bad. We could just Geddon though. Geddon is very interesting. Geddon is a good kind of turnaround. Again, I don't really think it matters what we do. Because we can like bump, and clear. Geddon is just kind of sucky because it kills all your shit. But it's gonna be fine. The end of your turn, deal 2 to all. Yeah. It's fine. Wipe off his stuff. We get a bunch of armor. The card draws may be counterproductive if he gets the Divine Favor. But even then, at most he's drawn 3 cards. And then we got 7 damage on face. Okay, so probably get another card draw here. At least for now, that's okay though. So we've got 11, 18 damage. You can actually kill your own thing with that. Oh wait, it is lethal, because Geddon is going to proc at the end of this turn. So we just do that and win. Very nice. Yeah, so I mean that's like very quick and dirty way to deal with Paladin there. So it stacks up very well against, yeah, aggro decks. It's competitive against other control decks. Where it struggles the most is kind of the mid-range stuff. So mid-range Shaman, very good counter to Control Warrior. Especially because they're going to be flooding the board with lots of like totems and that kind of thing. And so Brawl isn't really actually getting rid of their cards. But you don't see a lot of that kind of stuff. Now, Priest can be annoying, but I haven't really played much Priest in Classic here. Maybe only 1 or 2. So, like, Armorsmith is not great. You want the War Axe, which is amazing. If they play Priestess to start the game, I think it's actually just a huge mistake. They actually want... Yeah, I'm not even going to bother coin. Because you could coin Armorsmith and then play this next turn. But I don't think... I don't think armor really matters here. We'll drop it, even though the War Axe is better. Because next turn, if we coin, we can slam and War Axe a Power Word Shielded Priestess. It also makes them more willing to make plays like that, which we're totally okay with. Yeah, taking damage against Priest, totally fine. The way that they win, from what I recall, is stuff like mind control. Like those big, annoying... Sometimes thought stealing, yeah, your rag or something like that. That can be problematic. Acolyte of Pain... Another one that you don't necessarily even want to play. You got to be worried about Cabal Shadow Priest. I mean, they've just got so much good stuff against this deck. Yeah, it's funny. You want to make it to the late game, but they match up very well against the late game. We're actually very lucky to have Karen here, being able to dodge pain and death. It's just so annoying and interesting. And the fact that we can get it out this early as well, it's going to be really difficult for him to deal with. His best answer is probably a Sylvanas of his own.
I have no time for games.
There it is. Alright, we're going to think about how we want to deal with this. Because he can't die. Like, he wants his own Sylvanas to die. That's kind of how he answers it, but he cannot do that. There's also the Sylvanas death rattle thing. Right, where, because he's played first, his death rattle goes first. So if he was to somehow die at the same time as mine, it would steal and then steal back. I think the best answer here, though... Yeah, because we don't want to trade that in. I think the best answer is just to put more stuff on the board, right? More targets for him to get. Obviously, he's not going to hate getting an Acolyte of Pain, right? He wouldn't hate getting an Armor Smith. But he's targeting the death rattle of this. Yeah, it's been so long since I played this matchup. I know it's a weird one. Lots of decision making. Oh, interesting. So an option here could actually be to, I don't know if you force the trade, but we could answer this with our own Sylvanas as well. And then we could also just like double Cruel Taskmaster, which forces yet more cards at him. I think that is probably the answer. So we're not really going to use it against all that much. Right? We're expecting this to die. Pushing damage is not nothing. It's not exactly our win condition, but yeah, it's certainly not nothing. Okay. So he gets what he wants anyway. But it did force a card out of him. Now we can drop Sylvanas. And that's probably our best answer back. Yeah, this Control Warrior list doesn't have as much high-end stuff. Like sometimes you'll have a Ysera, the Black Knight. Yeah, just some bigger options, so interesting. It's okay though, honestly. And then we just Straza him. So you want to be a little bit careful with this, because he can mind control it, but we've got Slam Execute, so we're okay giving it up. We still get the Battle Cry effect, so it's really why you're running Alex Straza, for the most part. Now they're Holy Fire. I think this is Baron Geddon time. There's not really a much better time to play Geddon. The only thing that I'm wondering is if we do it with Acolyte. Yeah, because armor's not really relevant for us. And the nice thing here, we'll get one card draw. So even if he's gonna Cabal Shadow Priest, we've guaranteed our one draw. It's not great to give him one card draw on top of that, but it's fine. I think either of these is fine. It's not great because we'd like to have armor for Shield Slam, but as I said before, we've got answers. Maybe I should have even bumped that for the card draw. Not sure, but we're gonna push a lot of damage here. Alright, we get the card draw for this anyway. It's not great putting that at 1 health, but not something he can take because it's got 4 attack. Okay. Interesting. Can we win here? I don't think so. I don't see a way to get that to 10 for 10 mana. I get 7 straight damage there. I don't think we want to bump. I kind of don't want to let him heal either. This might look weird, and maybe there's something I'm not considering. But if we leave this alive, he just can't heal this turn unless he kills it off. And that means we can equip Gorehel, we can use Gromosh. Either of those end the game, right? Hey, what did I say? Sometimes he steals your reg off a Thought Steal. But look at us. We are just ready to win. So I think that was a good play. That was probably the right move there. Certainly worked out. And let's go again. Warlock. So the Zoo matchup I feel like is like 50-50 type thing. We're not going to want to start with that. If it's Zoo, Brawl is like incredibly good. I don't know that you want 2 though. Like 2 could be useful, but it really then starts to depend. Like, are you going to draw Armorsmith, Fiery War Axe? And those are by far your best cards to start with. Shield Slam's okay, especially with Shield Block here. Now for facing Handlock, which it looks like we are. Yeah, these games are much more complicated. We're going to want this early health, or the shields. So you need to deal with stuff like Drake and Mountain Giant. So that's where Shield Slam, Shield Block, all that's going to come in handy. There we go, we get an Execute. Yeah, we're probably going to do this. You could Shield Block on curve there, but I think Shield Block, Shield Slam is better, right? Whether he's going to put out the Mountain Giant or not. Kind of hard to tell, but this is like get the answer for it the same turn. Same general effect. Interesting. So for sure, we're gonna do this. I think we want the Acolyte more than we want the Armor Smith. Like, armor's good, it's fine, but it's not amazing. It's mostly good for Shield Slam, and we've already got one of those gone, so. Yeah, he really wants to deny card draw. This is interesting, actually. All kinds of questions, like, do we swing at this? Do we slam the Core Crush? We don't Cruel Taskmaster. I know that. You want to save that for, like, an execute. I don't think we care about Kor'kron. I just don't know if we go. Okay, I actually think this is the best play. A little bit weird, but you're mana efficient, which is always good. And then this is going to survive Hellfire, which isn't a huge deal, but it's going to let you bump for execute, so you don't need to use that. Might just get Shadow Flamed anyway. And it's just potentially going to get you a little bit more armor. I don't think we really do anything here either. So we're going to want to coin Alexstrasza anyway. 15's really good to have him at. He might like Jaraxxus after that to get back up to 15. But that's also not really an issue. Well, I should say it's not an issue, but it's, you know, 15 is a fine amount of health to have him at. This is where Brawl starts to get more appealing. But I still think this is going to be the correct play. We'll see how he answers, and we'll probably brawl on some giants later, whether it's Mountain or Molten. And if he goes Jaraxxus and starts hero powering, that's another time that we might actually use our brawl too. Sometimes the board gets flooded with 6/6s pretty easily. So let's see, what's he gonna do here? Siphon Soul, it looks like. Which I wouldn't mind. If he like Siphon Souls into a giant, that's, you know, easy brawl. I wonder what he's considering. I mean, oh, interesting. Alright, so here's a giant. Yeah, this is very interesting because we can brawl here. Brawl's not bad. But we've got other options too. So brawl gives us a 1 in 4 to get kind of screwed, basically. Right, if he still has the giant, really, really sucks. Reg is a high chance to be sad. But we could also just execute this thing. which I really don't mind. Kind of leaning towards the execute path. There's not much more that you really want to execute. And then what I was really considering here is, do we try to kill that? We could like swing our weapon twice, we could cork run, hit into it. I don't know, what is he doing, Shadow Flame or something? No, okay, sets up the next brawl. Okay, this is fine. This is like ideal. So bad. Okay. But now we're not so concerned about damaging his face. So this puts him on a clock. He's got to think about Jiraxis, Alexstrasza to himself, and then it forces him to trade there and not knock away our armor, which leaves our one shield slam still being pretty effective. I gotta think that he taunts. It also puts him in rag range. Yeah, I gotta think that he's looking to taunt. Okay. Super, super interesting. So we can go for the Ragwin, which is always a fun drum roll situation. Do we got anything else? Because we can actually like swing at that, or we can like hit there and get in. We could slam, hit, swing, and get in. I don't know, 1 in 3 to win the game, and 2 in 3 to kill something huge. Is there any way we can kill that? We swing. I don't think there's any way to kill that. I'm just looking at like slam. Obviously we could draw into something else. We could also slam that. I actually like that more. Let's do that. Ugh. It's not amazing. 1 in 3 to win the game. Let's do it. Come on. Easy. Easy. Win. Control Warrior. Just... what a deck. What a fun time. Yeah, this is why I like Control Warrior. Good against everything. Lots of decision making. And then just in true Hearthstone classic format, it all comes down to a rag shot anyway, so whatever. Okay. So it's usually Miracle Rogue. You could just out-armor a Miracle Rogue. Like, they've only got so much damage in their deck. So they can kind of just go through the whole thing. You got to be worried about like an early Van Cleef if you can't deal with it. But nothing else really spirals out of control, right? Like the SI, you just War Axe. There's even an argument to just shield here. But you're getting armor from this. I don't know, I think it's better. He actually doesn't want to swing here. If I did armor up, he wants to swing. Now maybe he's got something in his hand that makes him think he should swing, but I can't think why it would make any sense for him. Card draw still good for us. We can do these two next turn. This is where you expect like an SI or something. Oh, okay. This is fine. One card. That's, see, a little bit of damage that doesn't go to our face, which is great. I think we just double armor smith. Can totally heal out of this. Gives us a great chance to shield slam a Gadgetzan or a big Edwin. See? Just really tough matchup for them. Don't have to even try. Just threaten them and we get the easy win. It's been 30 minutes already. These games just fly by with Control Warrior. Man, I seriously thought we were like 15 minutes in. Okay. Well, I think again we keep one brawl. But I'm not going to want Korkron in either matchup. I'm going to go with my theory here. I think this is going to be good. Alright, we just get it back. I'm going to go with my theory that if you're a gold warlock, I think you're a handlock. Let's see. I feel like it hasn't been proven wrong yet. Not in Classic here. These are not good draws for Zoo, though, so I sure hope that I'm right. It's looking like it. Shield block, shield slam is really what we're hoping for here. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, an Acolyte. Yeah, I think... It's tough, though. Because he's probably just going to taunt this thing anyway. I'm surprised he's playing it, though. Why is he playing it? I'm just going to armor up. I don't understand why he's playing it. Normally, you want to keep a lot of cards in hand and be drawing more for your Mountain Giants and Drakes. Unless he was somehow worried that I was an aggro warrior. There's our shield slam. I think again we just armor up. Next turn we can armor up, shield slam a giant if need be. Drake. Iron Beak on a Drake is really nice. So I'm going to do that. Then do we want the Acolyte? I think we do want the Acolyte. Because there's a good chance he Mortal Coils this. And if he does go face, we still have like shield block, armor up, shield slam to kill a giant. So there's the Mortal Coil. And one card draw for this is fine. Oof, that's bad though. That is unfortunate. We got our Straza. Honestly, Korkron into that's pretty tempting. Thing is, next turn we could get in. But it's really going to take down a lot of our armor. Weird play, I know. Looks super bizarre. But I think that's correct. We're prepped for giants. If we're going to Straza his face, the 4 damage to face, not often relevant until after. There's our giant. Is there any reason to not shield block? I don't think so. I think it's fine to do. We're at 8, but we're definitely going to do this. So still lots of big things left, but no Moltens anytime soon. Probably not until we Straza. Now that is strange. Another brawl here is actually good. Yeah, I don't understand what he's thinking at all. Because now I just get to kill that with a war axe. And then we're probably going to Straza next turn. Is there any reason why we wouldn't? Like, Rag is useless. Because if we hit face, the damage is completely irrelevant anyway. And if we hit one of these, it's bleh. There's an argument for Brawl if he plays something big.
My eyes are open.
See, it's not big, so I don't mind. I could Whirlwind Geddon, which is extremely powerful, actually. Whirlwind Geddon is huge. I could also, it's a little bit weird, but I could also Shield Slam the Ancient Watcher. Nah, but then I can't Straza this turn. Is Whirlwind getting good? He has to answer it. I actually think that this is good. This... oh, and then I can actually hit this too. Oh my... This is great. This is very strange, because, yeah, normally you don't want to take down your own shields. And this does suck to have only 2 shields with a shield slam in hand. Okay, BGH, that's fine now. Because we just do that. Do we shield slam it? No. Right? He could power overwhelming Shadow Flame. Okay. I'm not going to do it, but my line of thinking is if his only answer was like Shadow Flame, power overwhelming Shadow Flame, something like that, and we thought we could keep this alive, then we could Gore Howl and hit face next turn, but clearly not the case. That, and nothing else. That's not great. This is not super good. Wonder if we did just play like doo-doo. I don't think we want to brawl anything. I think Ragnarok's just always is the greatest, so it'll hit this. Or not. That's so bad in that he's in Molten Giant range and he just smashes here. Possibly even Siphon Souls. I mean, we've got the brawls. But that is not good. Alright. Well, we'll just win the game. So it's fine. It's definitely just fine to win the game. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if we did play that wrong then. Kind of tough to say. Man, look what happens when we start playing meta decks. We just beat up all these poor nerds. Wow, more Warlock. Oh, this guy's not golden. So maybe Maybe he's Zoo. We've cracked the code. Alright, I don't want any of those. Actually, bad in both matchups. It's not bad. Iron Beak against Zoo is actually not a bad card either. See? I'm telling you, we've cracked it. This is tough as to whether you go for War Axe or Hero Power. Because if you War Axe, you're probably not swinging next turn. Ooh, but you can War Axe and Owl next turn. This is very tough. So we could also Armor Up, just chill. He plays something, we play Acolyte next turn. He smacks us a bunch, then we do that and that, or that and that. I really don't know. So one funny thing about Control Warrior, I had to think my whole turn, I had to rope it just to figure out. Oh, see, this is interesting too. Do I play Acolyte? I think so. Yeah, just to figure out if I'm gonna Hero Power. I think that's fine. It will save us 3 health if he smashes it with the Knife Juggler. There's no way he's playing minions first, is he? Yeah. I think he realized his own mistake there. But now I think I'm actually glad that it hit that. There's an argument to execute that, but it'd be like execute Acolyte, which is so-so. But if we Iron Beak, War Axe, the thing that sucks is that gets us. You know what? We're gonna do that line. It's a little bit risky because this could get buffed out of Fiery War Axe range. It might be our target anyway. Jeez. Well, in that case, like, he's probably just trading the 3-1 off, right? Wonder if he's thinking about like Soul Fire or something. He was thinking about the knife. Real ballsy. Okay, okay. That's good because we could kill that. But that, and that are really good as well. You can always do that another turn. Now, it's not great to use execute there. The second one, anyway. Because we do like to have an answer for Doom Guards. But we do still have Brawl. We do still have Shield Slam. And we've got Shield Block here. This guy's running Leopard Gnomes. It's just not the greatest in Zoo, but it's fine by me. It might mean that he goes face here. Which, as we all know, is a mistake. I mean, he should just hit the He's probably not that dumb, right? He's probably going to slam the 1-4 into the 2-1. Okay, no, it's face. We could even get a brawl here. So interesting. Not that much health, so we're going to have to do that. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, ho. I like this. I like this. So we're going to throw this into something. And then we can Cruel Taskmaster and Whirlwind. So we're going to kill these two. I guess you throw it into there. It's basically 4 damage. 4 effective damage. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. And do you get rid of this or that? This could be... I guess you're just smacking that. Yeah. Yeah, you're just doing that. And that's why you play for board control with Zoo. This is your lesson. Now we could still lose. Like I'm not trying to get overconfident here. We could absolutely lose. It's going to be tough. 13 health. If this guy's running Leper Gnomes, he actually might run Leroy. So, I mean, that's 6. You got 5 from each of the Doom Guards. You've got 4 for each of the Soulfires. Argent Commander, that's face damage. We probably use the Alexstrasza defensively. Let's see what we draw into here, right? This is tough too. This is actually really tough. Because there's a strong argument to not use that into hero power. I think it's incorrect though. I think the smart play is to do this. Again, we maintain as much control as we can. 14 life we can carry in hero power. Then the turn after Straza, our own face. We're probably not doing Geddon because it actually puts us on a clock. It's a good question though as to whether we do Karen and War Axe or Karen and Hero Power. So we do Karen. Let's see, we're at 13. He's got 4. Oh, he could have Power Overwhelmings as well. So he needs 9 damage. I think we do that. It means he needs 11 damage. Which is not impossible. It's not easy to get. But 9 damage, you could 1 Power Overwhelming, 1 Doom Guard. Now he needs 2. Hearing tons of honking from outside. Alright, well, let's see what he does. Like, normally it's fine for face because you're going to heal out with Alexstrasza, but I actually... Right, it's different when you've got armor because you can get up to 15 health and still keep the 6 armor. I would be amazed if he did anything to do with our board. At this point. There's tons of honking. Well, I'm gonna be back. Is this like a parade type thing? Or an accident? Or what are we? Give me 1 second. This is... but I don't want to leave this. Let's see, did we just win? It is some kind of crazy, weird, like, protesty thing. Sure, let's do this. 12, yeah. Or we could do that again, but whatever. I don't know why he's still in this. Yeah, I didn't see what it was. There's hashtag something across the side of a bunch of cars, and they're all honking. But it's not like a proper parade or anything, because they're just like regular vehicles driving behind it as well. Very strange. Alright, Travis. Well, you're very dead. Hi. There we go. Have not lost a game. What the? I'm gonna look again. Just wild. They're going crazy. Oh, more Warlock. I'm going to assume Handlock. He's golden. Yeah, hopefully it's a bit quieter. Jesus, I had the window open. So we need some air circulation in here, but close the door to that room. Or just open a crack. You look at that Handlock and it's golden. It is just like clockwork, man. Okay, the age-old question. So do we want Acolyte of Pain? Probably only getting one card draw off of it. Shield block, shield slam. I think we're just going to do this again. So we could like get the Whirlwind or Cruel Taskmaster later with that. Maybe get a little bit more value. He's not tapped. He's at 9. Probably just Hero Power again, right? I think as many times as you can do that and just preserve your card's value, it's gonna be worth it. I mean, it's been working out for us previous to this, right? Like here, we don't even have the shield block. Card draw is not bad or anything, but if we don't need to. Yeah, this is a weird matchup because it's like the later it goes, you get all your win conditions, but so do they. I think Cairn here is very good. We don't need to be too concerned with armor. 1, because we're already at 8, and 2, because we've got 2 shield blocks here. We don't even have a shield slam. But we don't want to play Sylvanas. It's a little bit annoying. We don't want to play Sylvanas because he could have just, done, what's the card I'm thinking of? Yep, the one. Siphon Soul, right? I could have just like bumped into there, Siphon Soul. We get nothing. You want to play it into a board. This gets interesting. If we do play Sylvanas, it actually starts to put on a lot of pressure. Because it's tough for him to like efficiently trade off. It's really good into his Cairn. But Fiery War Axe, Acolyte of Pain, and Hero Power is also very good. Man, my cat is so freaked out now from all the honking. Let's think through this. We drop that. We bump there. It's pretty good. He kind of wants to keep it alive, kind of wants to kill it. I think we're going to do this. Oh, kitty. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, come here. Come here. Aw, yeah, she's really freaked out from this. Hey, don't even bother. Just like scarily staring out the window. Oh, it's okay. Double Sylvanas. Ooh, interesting. So he steals ours. Good play. Really good play by him. Very, very good. So I think here we start to use health as a bit of a resource. This is going to look a little bit weird. But we do that. He doesn't necessarily want to hit them both because he's not getting damage to face. But then if he's hitting face, he's not getting a whole lot done, because we still got a lot of life and we still got 2 shield blocks. He would know that. And then this sets us up for a future brawl as well. Not bad. Not too bad. Would be really nice to have an execute though. Or a shield slam. Anything to get rid of the Sylvanas. I'm not really worried about the Cairn. Brawl's pretty bad, especially if Sylvanas survives. I think we're gonna... Ooh. We could War Axe Taskmaster that, but that's pretty bad too. Yeah, I think we're going to do this and just hope to draw into one of our answers. Do we just do it again? I suppose. Okay. It's not great. We can Taskmaster BGH. Ugh, but that's bad. Okay, there's an execute. Good, good, good. We like. We do that, and then we Straza face. There's other lines of play that, like, this probably gets... We know Manipulator's gone, but it probably gets Siphon Sold. Actually, looks like... Might be something different. No. Okay, BGH here. Gonna be very good. We're honestly just not gonna get much out of our Armor Smith otherwise, so we'll do that. Oh, poor cat. I'm just thinking if I want to use the Fiery War Axe now. Do I want to equip it, and actually, do I want to swing face with it? Also might look weird, but we're threatening 15 with Taskmaster, Gromosh, Fiery War Axe. And I know he's got like Molten Giants, he's got taunts, all that kind of stuff. However, we've got 2 brawls. almost considering... Oh, I feel so bad for my cat. I'm almost considering getting here. Like you hit, you getting. It's not very good. One brawl's not very good either. But getting probably forces both to trade or one to trade.
Gotcha.
It's weird, but we're doing it. He could go in there and then Mortal Coil. That's what I'm gonna guess he's gonna do. I'll throw them both in. Now it's like Mountain Giant time. But he probably only wants to play one. This must mean he's got Jiraxis. He doesn't want to go to 8. Gotta be smart enough for that, right? Okay, that's fine. This might be our first brawl, though. If we do our first brawl, though, he can Molten Giant and Jiraxis in the same turn, which is yikes. We could silence the Drake. It's also not great. I mean, I know we can Taskmaster it, but eh. We could also just do nothing. I think we only used one Shield Slam. I'm so distracted this game, but I think we only used one. We could do nothing. I don't want to play Reg, but the more I think about it, it's not that bad. He's only got 10 damage there. If you hit one of these... Huh. Oh, but if you hit that... Nah, Reg's not that good. If you swing first, maybe Reg's better. Yeah. There's Jiraxis. Okay. But that's fine, because he's doing it before the Molten Giants. Now he's like, ah, cool, we'll race. This is awesome. Yeah, so there's the Shield Slam. See what wins here. Suppose I could have silenced first if I wanted. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, poor cat. It's okay. You know what? I made a huge mistake. I made a giant mistake. I should have kept the War Axe. I really stupidly cleared it off. That was 15 damage. What was I thinking? Okay, well, Reg is good here. Is it though? What does he have? He's probably got like Leroy, double power overwhelming, just 14. It has to hit one of those, right? 14 plus 10, yeah. But Reg always does what we want him to do, right? I think he's only gone face twice, so let's see. Don't go face again. Good, good, good. 14, 20, 20. Ah, it would still be death if he's got double power overwhelming. Yeah, I think we're dead. I might have played that wrong. Oh. Not yet. I still might be playing this wrong. It doesn't change that. Also crazy looking play, but we kind of need it. Oh. Oh, so good. We're so good at this game. And now he's in lethal range. Yeah, I just shouldn't have got rid of that Fiery War Axe. That was just the dumbest thing. An Argus or something. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Maybe we get lucky. He's got to have the right. Even 10, 15, 18. It's all of his taunts. 7, 11, 14. 2 damage, Soulfire. Yeah, that's our fault though. Should have kept the Fiery War Axe. I think we win there. If we keep it, but maybe he does something different. Maybe he plays around it. I'm gonna blame it on honking and Scared Cat, but it's really just my own ineptitude, honesty. But we're gonna call it there. That's at least all the warrior that I'm feeling. Very good chance. I think I'm gonna probably stream in just a little bit here. Maybe come back some Diablo, some Cuphead, something like that. As always, thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, check out Twitch. Check out Twitch, check out YouTube. Artifacts down below. Free game. TTRPG. But thanks. We'll see you next time.